It's your boy Marty P on the MIC here on Saturday, the 25th of November 2023. I haven't been active as much as I would have loved to be on the YouTube situation. First of all, I need y'all to go and like and just pause a moment because I'm really gonna put this one up on Facebook and direct you to the link to my YouTube page and just subscribe. Depending on how fast your internet connection is, it will take you like 3 seconds. Subscribe. I've been stuck on 25 subscribers for the last 2 years since the last year. When I started the shit, I still have the same loyal 25 subscribers that tune in and watch my shit. And they give their opinions. Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's funny. The earlier shit is a bit fucked up. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I don't think I'm gonna still put on the bells and whistles on this one because I still need to transfer it over to another laptop to do that. Because I'm doing this on my work laptop. I'm not using my phone and all that type of stuff. I actually wanted to use another laptop, but it's not to my disposal right now. To actually do the OBS thing, because the other thing I just do on CapCut. But that's a lot of extra information. So I'm trying to just I'm not this is not really a brand yet. Um, I just want to go, but for fuck's sakes, because for fuck's sakes is what the fuck is really my question on what the fuck is going on, right? But I've been really having a tough time, and like I said, go over, subscribe, just get the subscribership up. It's not too monetizing, just get the subscriptions up. Like, dislike, I don't give a fuck. Maybe if you dislike, then it's I'll get the most dislike video, and that's gonna be, you know, because people like the negative narrative. Let's be honest, people like the negative shit. I feel a bit ashamed. It was my best boy's birthday a couple of days ago. Shout out to you, Ryan. It's not that I forgot my bro. I'm just going through some heavy shit right now. To give you guys some perspective on, I don't really want to discuss it on because it is already a fucking um. I took a heavy emotional dent to my ego. All that shit took a dent because for the last 3 years I was doing a recover. I was recovering from a previous fucking um collapse, so to speak, of the empire, and then I was making progress, and then bam, regressing back to the fucking beginning. Um, so currently, I'm no longer on my own in that. As you can see, the fucking space changed, the backdrop changed. I'm actually in my. I'm staying with my dad for the moment. My dad, him for the moment. So yeah, I'm actually in my grandparents' house. The house that I actually grew up in. I'm here alone. This house is creepy as shit, y'all. I watch all these scary ghost shit, and I'm trying to be scared of the ghost. That's why I got the window and shit open so I can hear the sounds from outside because the sounds from inside. Hey man, it's some other shit they got. So I'm suddenly getting used to this because we have borehole water that's fucking. If you open the tap, some motor goes on. I mean that motor goes on, the lights flicker, and it's all type of shit. There's a dog in the back. When he's hungry, he does some that type of shit. But he goes to every windows. I mean, I just got back from cutting my hair, and then I was in the bathroom shaving. This nigga dog came to the fucking bathroom window. I, no word of a lie. This motherfucker heard me in there. So when he comes to the kitchen window when you're smoking in the ghetto, this nigga will come with this. I swear to you, man, I got such a fright. I'm actually still sweating when I heard, but because the taps makes this whatever the fucking sounds it is, bro. I look to my right, and now it is this. I don't know what kind of window you call it, but this. Our bathroom windows look with this fucking bubble cheese and mosaic, whatever the fuck. Man, I see this broken up dog here in the fucking window. But the nigga don't. First, I mean, I look and I say some shit like, "Oh, you just." Then the nigga wants to. Man, anyway, getting back to my boy Ryan, the birthday was on the 20th. So I'm so sorry for missing out on that. I'm sorry for not reaching you. I still didn't even give you a call. The reason for that is, man, I've been going through some shit. I've been handling some shit. Um, and la- after 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, this was a fucked up month. So this month marks the graduation of me working at the company I'm working for 3 years on the 2nd of November, and that deserves a major round of applause. I know people fucking do this every day. People work at their jobs for years. Myself, I've never kept a job for more than 2 years maybe max. When I was like 18, 19. I think I started at Sanlam in 2005, end of the year. 18, 19, so 20 and 21, and then I fucked up I think it was 2009. So after 2008, yeah, I left here. So 2005 and then May 2008. So it was like 2.5 years. So this is a milestone for me. I was your class one fuck up. To be honest with you, I was out there still being a kid when I should have been an adult long time ago. So I'm still playing a fucking game of catch up, and when I was not on the verge of catching up, I just took fucking man like 20 steps back in the wrong direction because look, it was set up to go supposed to move homes from the one place that I was staying in to a better place. Things I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I don't really want to get into the details. But I got jacked up and I was now forced to be sort of homeless and then, you know, not really wanting to call on because as a man I've been looking after myself for quite some time. Or my attempt of looking after myself. Obviously, a lot of times I had to call back on my parents for help. Um, Small help, but help indeed. You know. Um, and I was a bit kind of ashamed, all the type of shit. But in the end, I had to fall back on my on my parents' help because otherwise, yeah, man, I would have probably fallen totally apart. So I'm busy with another reset. I'm trying to reevaluate the situation. 2023 just turned out to be a fucked up year, even though there was a lot of milestones that I hit in this year. And then on the work front, I had a situation this week was like the first 2 weeks of the month was very fucked up, and I was recouping mentally from that. I was tired and all that type of shit. And I tried to keep it to myself. I didn't try to share it with a lot of people, especially management at work. But obviously, that was affecting my work and not kind of affecting, but you know what I'm saying, the fatigue, and which obviously led to me having to share whatever the fuck's going on with management eventually for them to understand the gravity of the situation with me requesting some immediate leave. But that's just who I am. I'm pretty proud. I don't like to tell people when I'm struggling because, first off, man, I'm one of them people. I don't get much praise, man. I'm just one of them people that just people just always saying calling out my fuck ups. I never get man. They always find the flaw. You know what I'm saying? So I've kind of had to motivate myself to tell myself, hey, you're great, which worked out fine because people are just gonna be with you, and I figured that out over time. Um, Growing up on basically on the streets and whatever, and in different meeting different people, and that is the beauty of. In the beginning of the podcast, I spoke about and I touched on, um, when your parents are divorced and you come out of a broken home, and you then learn to not manipulate, but you go out and you share your your friends' homes with them, and you learn to live with different. You learn to identify different characters and personalities, especially in relationships and in homes and in marriages, and how people run their home. And I gave some examples where the woman's in charge and she just scalp alles in die man sitting still, and then you get the abusive husband where it's drinking and there's always fighting and the kids are fucking exposed to this domestic violence, and you get homes where the dad is cheating and the mom is also cheating and they know what one another is cheating and the kids know about it but everybody says nothing about it and it's totally toxic. And so you learn to identify these characters, and that also helps you um, be more vigilant in situations, um, to identify lingering danger when it's on its way, so you know when to get the fuck out. And that is a fucking beautiful character because I know exactly when to get the fuck out when shit's about to pop off. Um, I could say I'm a very good judge of character. I know who I can fox with and who I can't. And especially people say, "Hey man, you can't fox with this person," and then oh, you can. I go speak to the person. They're like, "Man, you can't fox with them. That's just that they've built this persona for y'all to fear because But if you get to know the person, then they actually a fucking great person. You know what I'm saying? digress. So, getting back to the conclusion of fucking 2023. So things were going great. I was strongly on my way to fulfill plans of mine, getting a better place to stay, acquiring a vehicle again. Because normally, as soon as I work, first thing I try to get is a car. In this instance, I did not. First of all, off because when I first bought a car, like gas, as they call it, or petrol was like 5 rand a liter, right? So fucking, you could go anywhere with 200 bucks. Last time I had a car, like 5 years, 4 years ago, it was like borderline 20 rand. Man, you couldn't go nowhere with no 50 rand. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about 23 rand. Like, so you need to really fucking be earning to get. And I've ranted a little bit about the economy and your earnings and how, companies, but because I don't have the a large viewership, obviously the mission doesn't get spread, but it will get spread one day because it's just for me. This is just for me to immortalize myself, you know, for the people that there's two reasons. There's one day when I ain't there, people can come back and say, "Hey man, what the fuck was Martin getting up to in the time that we didn't see him?" Because people normally come, "Hey man, I wish I could have spent some more time with this man," you know, sobbing and crying. So I'm just leaving all this here for you to see. Okay, this is the different phases that I've been through in the time that we haven't, and I think everyone should do this. And you know what the greatest part of this is, um, I've learned when I've been for therapy is that, and in the last 3 weeks, not doing this whole situation, um, you need to verbalize things. You need to just speak things like with your voice to get it out. And so this is for me. Even if I don't upload this, I can even show you. Like I can't do it now. That's why I wanted OBS so I could show you all the videos I've recorded. I need to delete it from this laptop. I've already deleted most of it from there because I needed the space to record some more shit, and a lot of stuff shit that I record on my phone that I don't upload because eventually I go into I get a bit too emotional, and that's the problem, and I get too invested in it with facts about ESCOM, about the economy, about how people, our society in general, and I just get upset because sometimes it feels like you're just sitting here waiting for people to catch up, and every day you wake up and you're like, fuck, we've gone, as everything goes 10 steps back. There's so many things that's acceptable in our society that we just accept like blindly. Um, like the stage six load anything, they're just out of the fucking blue. Why the fuck are we stage six? What? Who fucked up? What? You know what I'm saying? We thought the ship was improving. The other day I was doing yesterday. I was like, and I like to go like, how long have we been fucking struggling with this shit? Because they've been promising us, no, it was a couple of years, maybe max 4 years. This load change should start in 2007 when Thabo Mbeki was still president. If you don't fucking believe me, Google that shit. Check the Wikipedia. Thabo Mbeki was in his second term through 2007 when this load shedding bullshit started, which is 16 fucking years ago. I ain't even gonna go into that because I was just about to get super emotional where that's concerned again. So fuck it, I'm gonna leave that there. That's a fair fun fact for you. And then the other thing that I really want to touch on, which is something that I really, which is something that I just fucking irks when I have time to find the words to get to it, is that we still as people, and I know I've been saying apologizing to my friend for not saying happy birthday and all the type of shit, and we got into the load shedding thing, but this is my pet peeve. Um, People have adapted this fucking narrative of we don't give a fuck about your performance and how you lead, how you follow. It's all about survival, and that's why I hate these fucking TV shows. I don't fucking join in the fucking hype of Survivor and that type of cack because of the subliminal messaging and teachings that it gives. Because it obviously says that in anything in life, you need to treat like a game of Survivor. So you need to build alliances with people and then fuck people over for you to be on top, even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That is the game of survival. Like, you just need to win the mill. So you just need to know how to be the sneakiest, the biggest snake out there, and snake your fucking way to the top, regardless of the skills. You know what I'm saying? To be out in they don't give a fuck if you have the fucking immunity idol, and then somebody just emotionally manipulates you for you to give that idol to them, and they vote your ass out. Even if you're the one, the most skilled one, that, hey man, this nigga can build fires and shit, we can do shit, but we can get him out of here because he's the strongest candidate to win this shit because he's the ultimate survivor. And at the end of the day, the person that wins the mill is the person that fucked everybody over. Builds in allegiance with this one, speaks to this one, hey man, we're gonna go to the top, me and you, all right? Like, I have your vote, cool. That one, hey, that nigga thing, he gonna get my vote, but when he thinks we vote, he gonna vote. I told him we gonna vote for you, and then we vote. The three of us vote for him. The three of us, our votes, obviously, he gave me his immunity idol, so he no longer immune. Here's the idol type shit. So now people fucking apply that shit in the workplace, and this is where we are now. And ISCOM is fucking a good example of how most probably people have been put to the ranks or whatever, how the fucking machine is oiled. Because how the fuck are we improving and we're on stage 1 and go all the way to stage 6? We skipped 4 fucking stages, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to get to 6 over the weekend. 4 hours of fucking losing. But they need to crunch that numbers, because you see, the thing is, they need to, this is my theory, and I believe it is, this is what it is. They need to break up these motherfuckers that want to work overtime, and they didn't want to pay overtime, and it's now bust up time, breaking up time. So they need to get all that power into that. They know the grid is going to be stable for when they need to go on fucking holiday, because nobody's going to want to be fucking flipping these fucking switches. You know what I'm saying? You're from the 12, 16, I bet you over Christmas there ain't going to be no load shedding. None whatsoever. 5th of January, boom, stage 6 again. Happens all the time. I ain't going to leave you at that. We can bet on it. Gentleman's bet. I don't want to bet money because, yeah. But I promise you I'll win, because that's how it's been for the last 16 years. The other biggest pet peeve that I have is, and like I say, everybody treats everything like survival. Fuck one another over, especially in business. And that's how business is fucking collapsed nowadays, because, and that's why people can't be fucking offered sustained jobs. It's just fucking indefinite contractual work, because that basically says, man, we don't think you're going to be here long enough to get some medical aid, because we planning to fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, man, that's fucking true. That's fucking true. And the weakest thing always gets cut out. The bottom, the people at the bottom, you know? And we really need to get back the integrity of companies. Companies need to get the integrity back, and we need to invest more in our people, and we need to put more into our people, because it's unfair. And I'm not speaking about my employee here in general. Per se, I'm speaking in general, because when I speak to my peers, you know, they have that same shit. They can't get any salary increases this year because the company didn't make such a good turnover. Meanwhile, here in Function is that the most expensive motherfucker, and they spend $500,000 on a party no one is going to attend, because we can't party because at home the situation's fucked up. So a quarter of the staff is there, and then they want to say, well, last year we had a staff party for you and we paid $500,000 and nobody was there. Well, why don't you just take that $500,000, divide that amongst these motherfuckers, and give each one $1,000 extra per month on their salary? Fuck a year in Function, man. Because people is there to be slaves, we ain't even got time to socialize, even though we're slaving there for fucking majority of our life. And that's what I say every day. And I mean, that is where you spend majority of your day. You need to be like family. You know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning, you travel to work, you have your colleagues. You spend most of your time with your colleagues. Most of your fucking life you spend at the office slaving away. And it's just modern day slavery. It's just that the master doesn't have to provide you with accommodation, doesn't have to feed you. He just pays you enough for you to feed yourself and get back to work tomorrow to come and slave on to make a profit for him. At least back in our day with our grandpas and that type of shit, when it was a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, December time, everything closed down and you could go on holiday with, and I said this a couple of times before, and I'm not going to get into that again. I don't know if I uploaded it, but yeah, you could go on holiday. Every end of the year, that's when you show your cousins. December time was with family. Cousins, all that shit, reboot, come back, go camping, wherever you go camping. It's family time. And people don't fucking invest no time in their families no more. Because time is money and everybody's chasing money. And everyone's working hard. That's why the life expectancy has gone down from the 70s and 80s to fucking 52, 45, 47. Most people that I'm knowing is down at 48, 49. They ain't making 60 and 70 anymore. So what's the point of having a retirement annuity that you can only cash out at 65 if you died at fucking 47? If you ain't gonna make it past 50. You know what I'm saying? The last thing that I want to bring up is 2024, we would be a democratic country for 30 years. Supposed to be free and emancipated from the apartheid and everybody has the right to vote and all that type of shit. Yet people are still talking about black and white and colored and all that type of shit. We still focus on the race. That is still on everyone's lips. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. And every year I go vote just to not vote for the majorities, and I vote for those small parties that only have 5 votes. That party you see with 5 votes, I'm one of them motherfuckers that vote for them. Because I ain't voting for none of these big political parties. All of them are pushing. This one saying, no, the colored people is not getting a chance. No, the white person, and no, the black. Who the fuck can do the job? Who the fuck can restore our economic circumstances? Who the fuck can save us from our fucking selves? White, black, Mexican, I don't give a fuck. What color you are, save the fuckers. Let us at least pay fucking 13 for petrol again. And 13 for bread and shit, because now the thing is, inflation pushes everything up, but the salaries stay the same. Every year we led into poverty because starting salaries for the youth is 5,000. To get there, public transport wise, is 2,000. The fuck must somebody do with 3,000 in today's day and age? Our youth, our kids, and then they'd rather resort to violence because then they'd rather go in. Let's rather rob 10 motherfuckers and I got 10 off their fucking pay. These old motherfuckers, get 10 of them, rob them off fucking 10 and I got 100K. I just have to fucking pull off on the 10 robberies and on fucking end of the year, end of the month, 10 robberies, and I'm set the fucking month. My people's eating. Easiest job in the world. Now I sit around and do fuck all. Plan for next month. Some of them get greedy and do all this ice, and I'm not condoning it. This makes fucking sense. Why slave away 30 days of the fucking month? Pushing overtime and all that type of shit. Just to get a fucking 3,000 land. But you can just rob 10 motherfuckers for their 3,000 and they have 30. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But we need to get our head out of our asses. We need to fucking leave this fucking racial narrative that we're always pushing. No. And it's my people, I have to say, my colored people always saying, no, we colored people don't want to see one another progressing. Everybody, the black people are getting the jobs and you know why they get the jobs. And I'll be frank with you. I'll be frank. Y'all saying, yeah, when you take your CV there to Spa, then you will see there's only African people working there. But when the colored people drop their CVs there, they never get a job. Say, because that colored lady working there, you give it to her. She ain't shit. She's a supervisor, but she ain't fucking recruiting no fucking body. You know what the African people do? They go there and they ask for a job. They leave the CV there. Not about that shift supervisor. They ask them, are you the person to speak to when it comes to a job? You know what? I can tell you there's no work. No, but are you the person I speak to for the job? Here's the difference between white people and black people. Here's the difference between white people and colored people and black people and colored people, and the similarities that white and black people have with one another. White people don't speak to the fucking chip supervisor or team leader. They ain't fucking recruiting. They go to H fucking R. They ask, hey man, hey, hi, how you doing, sir? I've seen them come. They see this the store manager there. They're like, hey. Just store managers don't fucking recruit fucking people. They ask the people, hey man, how do I get in here? Like, okay, now you need to email your CV there too. I cool. HR over there. That head office. Head office will place you at the fucking store. That's too many just accept that fucking person there, whether they like it or fucking not. They ain't recruiting their own people. For fucking substantive fairness. Otherwise they're gonna recruit all their fucking family and shit there, so that's why you motherfuckers, you need to know. Head office or HR recruits people and they will allocate them there to their store manager. They ain't gotta say. They can try to say, I don't want this motherfucker, but it's not gonna work. So they will go to the boss. They ain't gonna speak to, hey man, kind of people want to speak to, bro Marty, maak hem aan de WK. Let me see your CV. The fuck will I do with your CV? Do I look like? When they say, nah, that people, then they say, no, that people take your CV, they must throw it in the bin. Of course, they're gonna throw it in the bin. It's not my responsibility to get your CV to the right place. I got my CV to the right place because I sent the fucking email. Nobody drops those CVs no place anymore. You fucking send the fucking email. You have a phone, you have the internet. It's as easy as that. You don't even have to go no place. You fucking mail your CVs to places, even to SPA. You send the fucking email to HR. You send the email to the head office saying applying for a job. Then they will call you for interview. So you just go to the interview. You don't have to go look for work like traditional anymore. That's the thing. But you guys want to complain. They go to the person that in charge. Like white people and black people don't want to speak to me, the team that they want to speak to, whoever is able to get them in. And they will come to every fucking day if they have to. Work on your nerves. Somebody must fuck. Somebody's gonna have to fuck up. And when they do, you just gonna be there to fucking fill in the, hey, somebody ain't show up. They've been fucking for the last 3 days. Hey boss, I'm here. Make yourself available. That's just fuck how it is. They spread that word. And another thing about colored people is black and white people, they all about privacy. Don't talk about our shit. Respect my shit. My privacy is my privacy. What's happening in my house is my business. Colored people know. White people, even though I know that he's white fucking a neighbor, if he organized me a job, I ain't gonna speak to nobody at this job about he's white fucking the other neighbor if I'm a white man or black man, because I respect that man's house, respect that man's business, and none of my business. Colored people, I organize you a job and you can, people respect me. Everybody know my wife fucking everybody in the neighborhood. I don't know about it. I can't do it. I can't risk me bringing the snake to fucking bite my ass, my own ass. And that's not what happens. Anyway, I gotta go, man. I got a family home and shit, as you can hear. And they ain't accustomed to me speaking to my damn self, so I'm gonna got to be out. Remember to go up, click on the link, just subscribe. You don't even have to watch anything, man. Just subscribe and just get the fuck on. If you're my friend, you go subscribe. Come on now.